You have reached your destination.
Yep. Okay, this looks a little bit ugly. What you're looking at is this stuff here, Bondo hair. Okay, so that's uh, fiberglass or fiberglass resin with long strands of fiberglass itself, as you can see here. I used to buy the same stuff in a different brand called Tiger Hair, but this stuff is available at my local AutoZone, so that's what I buy. To that, I mix a cream hardener and apply it. And if you know anything about fiberglass, this stuff will dry rock hard. Um, what I wanted to do primarily was fill in these seams, and I've done that. I've forced a lot of it down inside the seams if I found any crevice. I'm gonna let this more or less not bake but cure overnight, and call that a day. I mean, for today anyway. The few little bit of rust pits, I filled those. You can see it, once you kind of, it should go on kind of smooth. It's a little bit tacky too. This stuff goes on smooth, but if you don't do it just perfectly, it'll some of the strands will come up. So you can see that this stuff is, yeah, I love this stuff. It's magic as far as I'm concerned. Magical. Damn it. Okay, so actually I've got right there to fill in. I'll fill that in later, I guess. Again, I want to let this go. You can see the really dorked up fender. It's filled in. God, I'll put this down 5 minutes ago and it's already hard. Ooh, it's warm too. This is exothermic, not just from the sun. Some in here. Again, I need to grind some of this off and down and create a hell of a mess before I see where I'm at and either add more or use Bondo to fill in the small little imperfections. I can see here, maybe I didn't. I thought I missed some of the crevice, but I guess I didn't. That's just how the sun looks. And down through here too. I'll be filling in the seam on this fender and over on that side too. So this stuff scales up fast. It doesn't expand or shrink once it starts to set, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm just so happy with this rain gutter. I really did a good job on that. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm happy with that. This I need to fill in, I think just a little bit more to match the other side. So tomorrow what I'll do, damn it, what I'll do is grind down the edges and leave the stuff in the crevice. Maybe put more in there if needed. But you can see that, I mean, God, this stuff is such good stuff. Yep. So, that I do believe is that for now. Okay, check this out. Doing pretty good about filling in a couple of low spots, seams, and so forth. I'm still working off this damn chest cold. Guide your eye down this way, right? Maybe you can't see it, but I've got a little bit of a low spot here. That's right for fiberglass. And yeah, so from here to about here, there's, I don't know how much of a dip there, but I have fixed the dip there, and take a look at the fluidity of this line. Okay, nice and smooth. And this was the ugly part of this. This was the messed up, I didn't do great welds and on and on. So I have a low spot here. That can be seen there. But again, the fluidity of the seam is pretty nice, actually. And the same with this. I see a low spot there. Right through here. So I need to fix that. That's not too awfully hard. And doing this here. So what you're looking at, I've got the longer strand fiberglass stuff here. I bought 2 cans of what I thought was the same stuff, and it's not. And then I got the shorter strand of the different colors. So this stuff, the shorter color is a little bit easier to spread, but that's just the different colors there. And then along here, that low spot has been fixed. I'm going to put a little bit more here and finish it off. And along the side, I filled in the rest of that rust stuff. Oh, I didn't take pictures of it. I ground off a whole bunch of this stuff, and made sure that I had, a good amount of stuff down in the seam. And I just put a second coat on there. Okay, so again, right there, low spot. I've got some work to do there. And the fluidity of that seam is not as nice as the other one, so I've got a little bit of work to do. But I've also filled in the low spot where the gas filler cap, where the gas filler used to be. Okay, and then from the back, again, a nice seam. Not bad, not bad at all. Damn it, low spot there. I'll fill that before the night is out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to add a little bit more in some spots here, and then let it cure overnight, and get to it again. And I mean, there's not much body work on this little thing to do. There's the back of the trunk, trunk lid. And there's no body work on this thing to do. There's just covering it, painting it. The hood there requires surgery to fit the smaller opening up front, and I'll do that sometime this weekend. Finish up. So today's the 24th. My set deadline, to finish this off, my own self-imposed deadline, was April 1st. I know for a fact that I will not make that because of the axle. It's still being done. But the bodywork on this, minus the final paint job, if I don't do it, I think I'll be done. I really do. And what's left? So this is the major movement stuff, What's left? Finish off, smooth. Finish off the rest of it and smooth it out. And block sand everything. Yeah. Yep. All right. There we go. Okay, so I am just about finished with the major bits of bodywork here. Everything that I've got circled here denotes a low spot or something else I want to address. So this looks like a lot of Bondo. It actually isn't. This is just a real thin skin over fiberglass. This fiberglass is waterproof. Bondo stuff is porous. And there are some areas that I'm going to redo with epoxy primer. So you can also see a good, even, not very dimpled area here. I'm very proud of that. I'm going to do that too. The front end is looking pretty good. This seam here is really nice. I'm going to redo a little bit of stuff here. I want to redo this. I'm actually going to redo this in fiberglass and not Bondo. And again, that's fiberglass. And again, the reason for using fiberglass is because it's waterproof. So, a very low spot here, much lower than I wanted. So I'm going to layer in some fiberglass in there as well. And I think I'm going to attempt, this here, I'm going to attempt knocking out from the other side with a hammer and dolly. This seam isn't too bad. I'll clean it up a little bit. It's nice down there. A little bit of work up here I've got to redo. Maybe that. Let's circle that. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. So what I'll do is put down one more skiff of... Oh yeah, let's see if I can knock that out as well. No, I'll probably fill it with fiberglass. And I wanted to even out the rear end. Just a little bit of dimpling. And I'm overcoming with a lot of Bondo here. This actually is not much. It's a thin skiff, so I can take it down in preparation for the other stuff I will be putting down for the, what was it? Not the guide coat. The other stuff. Now, anyway, I bought myself this. And, oh, by Jesus, does this save me a ton of time. A ton of time. Especially on the portions where I've got long, straight areas to worry about. This thing is beautiful. I hook it up to my compressor, and boy does it knock that stuff down. It's just the greatest thing ever.